Dr. Menka Yadav, Assistant Professor from Malviya National Institute of Technology, Jaipur, and Dr. Priyadarshan Parida, Associate Professor, GIET University, Odisha. So before I request them for a presentation on the book, I would just like to share here that the sole objective of holding this book discussion is to increase the outreach of these books, that the great initiative and effort in line with NEP 2020 has been taken by AICTE just to increase the outreach of these books so that more and more students and learners could reap the benefits of the contents of these books. So that's the sole objective. And just to commence to this formal discussion, I would request Director Faculty Development Cell, Dr. Amit Kumar Srivastava, sir, to just present the welcome address, please.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tiwari. It's my great honor and privilege to welcome the resource persons of the today, Dr. Menka Yadav, Assistant Professor from Malviya National Institute of Technology, Jaipur, Rajasthan, along with Dr. Priyadarshan Parida, Associate Professor, GIET University, Odisha, in today interactions. We also have a one special invitee in today program, Dr. Santanu Chattopadhyay, Director from Indian Institute of Information Technology, Kalyani. We welcome you, sir, in today program. In addition to this, we welcome all the head of institutions, directors, and the faculty members who are part of today interactions on the book discussion on the digital electronics books. In brief, I just wish to inform all of you about the All India Council for Technical Education intervention for the technical book writing. In alignment with the National Education Policy 2020, AICT has initiated the technical book writing scheme last year, and we have started with the 20 books in the first year, 11 at the diploma level and 9 at the degree level, and subsequently these books has been translated in 12 Indian languages. So mainly they are in Hindi, Odia, Bengali, Punjabi, Telugu, Tamil, Marathi, Gujarati. So we have covered most of the language across the different states of India. In addition to this, the next year means in the second year, AICT has started the process with there are total 88 courses across the 5 disciplines. It's a civil, electrical, mechanical, computer science, and electronics and communication engineering. So there are total 88 books, 46 at the diploma and 42 at the degree level. So we have a huge task at hand, and we are uh, taking the support. We are grateful to the all the authors from the different Indian Institute of Technology, NITs, along with the other universities who are part of the AICT endeavor to provide the technical books in the different Indian languages. So with this, I again welcome I again welcome Dr. Menka Yadav, who is the author of the book on digital electronics, and we are very happy to share with all that around 20 days back, AICT has uploaded this particular book on the portal, and more than thousands copy of this particular book has been downloaded by the different faculty members and the students across India. We will also inform you about the portal because all the books are based on the outcome-based education model of NEP 2020, and all these books has been uploaded on the AICT eKumbh portal. So we request all the participants to kindly download the books from the eKumbh portal and use it for your study. So with this, I again welcome both our guests in today resource person in today interactions, along with the director of the Indian Institute of Information Technology, Kalyani.
Yes. Thank you, respected sir, for letting us know the initiatives taken by AICT so far, and also sharing the detail of the eKumbh portal from where the books can be accessed free of cost, especially the books for second year courses. So moving ahead with the program, I would request Dr. Menka Yadav, Assistant Professor, Malviya National Institute of Technology, Jaipur, to kindly present the salient features of the book titled Digital Electronic Play.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, are you going to present, madam, or we have to share from here?
I will present, sir. No problem.
Okay, that's great, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
7008256.
Is my screen is visible to everyone?
Visible, madam.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, thank you, sir. First of all, I would like to thank to AICT for giving me this opportunity to write the book for Digital Electronics Diploma third semester. And actually, the time was very short, and with the academic load, it was really very difficult to meet the deadlines. But still, I tried my best to put all my good efforts to finish it on the time. So thank you, sir. I thanks to Dr. Priyadarshan Parida. Actually, he is the reviewer of the book, and the very nice thing about him is,
Ma'am,
he,
excuse me,
yes,
sorry for the interruption, ma'am. Really sorry. Actually,
yes,
we have one special invitee for this program today, who is here with a very short time in hand. So I would request you to kindly just give a pause to this presentation so that I could request Dr. Santanu Chattopadhyay ji to kindly share his experiences with this project that he had, who is director at Indian Institute of Information Technology, Kalyani. So
okay,
I request Dr. Santanu Chattopadhyay ji, Director, Indian Institute of Information Technology, Kalyani, to kindly share his experiences, please.
okay, thank
Thank
you,
you
sir.
very much for the kind introduction. Actually, I'm originally a professor from IIT Kharagpur, and I am associated with this particular course on digital electronics for quite some time now. In fact, I have one NPTEL course also on digital electronics. So why such a book is necessary, that is beyond doubt. Now AICT has taken a very right step so that we can have a fundamental book and written by some Indian author that explains the concepts very clearly to our students. So that is very important. Now, at this point of time, I would like to share a few points that I have seen while teaching this course at IIT Kharagpur or in the NPTEL courses also. Like, what should be the major emphasis of a good book on digital electronics? So first and the most fundamental question that the book or the teacher should address is why digital? Why do I say so? Is if you look into the real world, then all the systems that are not man-made, like the natural systems, so they are all analog in nature. So if you are talking about digital, the first example that comes to our mind is maybe a switch, electric switch, or maybe an electric bulb that is on or off. So like that. But I don't consider these systems because these systems are man-made, so I can do it in any way as I wish to be on or off like that. So if you try to give an example of a digital system which is purely natural in nature, so I could not find any such example because real world is analog in nature. Naturally, the fundamental question that the student has to understand, then why are we going for this digital processing? From our knowledge of computers, the students, once they have completed class 12, they know that computers, they use binary data, so they can store 1 and 0 very easily, understood. Similarly, when you are transmitting some data, so we know that if I transmit in digital form, then the error is less. So these concepts are to be made very clear in the introduction part of the book itself or in the introductory lectures of this particular course. Beyond this basic introduction, I would also like to make some more comments, some of the terminologies. So when we are in the chapter on, say, minimization and all, so there is a representation of Boolean function. So there is a term called canonical, which is often not clear to the mind of the students. What is canonical? So that should be made very clear to the students, that this particular canonical sum of product, canonical product of sum, when we say, they are basically for establishing equivalency between two or more functions. So that has to be told very clearly. both in the book and also in the course. So this is the second point. Third point that I would like to mention, for example, if you look into the Carnot map, so Carnot map, while we are making this Carnot map, so the row and column, so they are labeled as 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, and then 1, 0. So why not 1, 0 and then 1, 1? So it is a deviation from normal binary sequence that we are familiar with. So naturally, if we write this onto the board, then students will learn, okay, I have to put a 1, 1 here. After that, only 1, 0 will come. But once we tell why is it so, then the student will perhaps never do a mistake in life. So that is another very important point that should be kept in mind while teaching or while writing the book. Another fundamental concept that many of the textbooks and also many of the students they have got a lack of, like in many interviews also I have seen while talking to the students for say master's admission and all, is a very simple SR latch and what is the rest condition, and most of the students they are unable to explain very clearly what is a rest condition. So in our textbook, so we see that if you are taken SR latch, so if you should not apply 0, 0 to the SR latch if it is a NAND coupled SR latch. So then so that the output becomes 1, both Q and Q bar becomes 1 simultaneously. So many of the books and many of the students, the answers are Q and Q bar should be complementary to each other. So it cannot be 1, 1 simultaneously. But that's not the answer. Answer lies somewhere else. Okay, so these are the things that should be made very clear to the student so that they will learn by heart that this type of mistakes should not be done. So in this way, throughout the course, in every chapter, you can find out some fundamental questions which the students may be a bit confused, and maybe some students they come up with the question in the class, some students do not. Some of the books they will highlight those points, some of the books will not highlight those points. So I would like to have a book which is going to emphasize on these critical points. Now, what are the critical points? That is absolutely up to the author to decide, like what are the critical points for this particular chapter. But what we should keep in mind, our background of our students who are coming for this diploma course. So possibly they have done class 10, class 12, up to that much you can assume. So after that they are coming. So we should be very clear in our mind that what are we going to write in the book. And we should not expect that students already know a good amount of electronics. And in particular, we should not assume that they have done analog electronics course and then coming to digital. Normally it is the other way. So normally digital is much easier to the students, so they do it first. So content is easy, definitely, but the fundamental things, once we ask the question that why digital, so that part should be clarified very properly. So I hope the book that we have in our hand, so that addresses all these issues. And the teachers, when we are going to the classes, so we also keep in mind that these are the points that should be clarified to the students so that they don't have any doubt in their mind, so that throughout their life they don't make this type of mistakes. Okay. So I wish all the best for the book. So definitely I have not seen the book and I'd like to have a look at the book also. If once it is available on the website, maybe I'll be able to download and see. So I wish all the best for the author, the reviewer, and all the students and teachers who will be using this particular book. And my heartfelt thanks to AICTE for coming up with this project for getting the book on digital electronics. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor Chattopadhyay, sir. It's a really a great privilege to welcome you in the today meeting, and we are able to learn lots of things from you. And I hope that our authors, because this book has been already uploaded on the eKumbh portal, and more than thousands download has been already incorporated last 15 days after its upload on the portal. So I hope that most of the points raised by the Professor Santanu sir has been addressed by our authors, Dr. Menka from MNIT Jaipur. And if anything, definitely they will respond during the book discussion process itself, sir. So thanks, sir, for your participation. And I hope that your book also on the microcontrollers, most probably in the January month, we will organize the book discussion, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so thank you so much, sir, In continuity to where we had left, I would request Dr. Menka Yadav, Madam, to please resume the presentation.
Thank you, sir. Is it visible, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, first of all, I would like to convey my heartfelt regards to AICT for giving me this opportunity to write the book. Actually, the time was very short, so I tried to complete it on time. And as Professor Santanu Chattopadhyay has pointed out, I tried to incorporate each and every point so that the students can understand in a better way. Like KMAP sir has told, this is the gray coding. So I explained it why we are going to do it so. And it is with loads of examples so that students can do the practice and can come up with the good idea to solve it. So it is as Sir has told, it is according to NEP 2020, and it has course outcomes like this. First unit contains like understand number system. So in number system also, it is like primary is the decimal number system we all are aware of. So it will include all the number systems like binary, octal, hexadecimal and all. So cross conversion of each and every number system I have explained well. And we have also included some examples like number system, number base. If it is 6 number base or number base is 7, then how to convert the numbers from base 7 to hexadecimal, or let's say base 7 to binary or something else. So these things we have done it. Another one is, second one is the Boolean logic expressions, how to solve the Boolean logic expressions, what are the basic gates, how these basic gates will be helpful, and all these things are included in this second unit and the course outcome. Third unit is related to combination
Madam.
logic circuits. So
Menka,
it includes,
madam.
yes sir.
I think your slide is not visible.
It's not
Your
visible.
slide. No, only white screen is there. The host can also respond, or else I am just seeing the white screen. It is just showing ECIT Academy, MNIT Jaipur is starting to share the content, but no slide is running.
Wait a minute, sir. Let me check it out again.
Dr.
Yeah.
Parida, the slides are working. I think there is some internet issue at your end. So that's
Okay,
why.
okay, madam. Continue.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. So the third unit is related to the combination logic circuits. Combinational logic circuits are the circuits which are not having feedback. So I have clearly mentioned that the circuits simplest definition. The circuit which is not having feedback, we can say that this is a combinational logic circuit. It will include circuits like multiplexer, demultiplexer, encoder, decoder, etc. So how to design those circuits we have taken up, and we have ample number of practicals related to this. Another one is the sequential circuit, the next unit. So in the similar fashion, sequential circuits, as sir has told, SR latch, how the invalid condition is there. And for example, JK flip-flop, we have the race round condition. So I have pointed out that. And to design any sequential circuit using the states, so there is one hot encoding and normal encoding. So all these I have highlighted and we have explained it well. Next one is the memory devices based on technology, size and operations. So this have been completely taken up, and I have given the example why and where the memory unit is used. For example, the cache memory is there. So which type of memory unit base cell is there in this? In the external hard disk, which type of memory is going to be the base unit for that? And the last one, but not least, which actually makes the students master of this subject, is the data conversion, which is actually the implementation of this particular digital electronics course. So the data conversion has been implemented in good way. So these are the course outcomes. We have taken up into consideration the outcome-based education and the COPO mapping for the reference for the teachers and the students. We have taken care of the Bloom's taxonomy, and these are given in the book for the reference for the students and for the teachers as well. We have salient features of the book like this: course outcome based education, COPO mapping, Bloom's taxonomy. Every unit has unit summary. So once you are reading the unit summary, you will recall all the topics. So it will be actually good for the learners. And it has practice problems of every level, like very short answers, multiple choice questions, fill in the blanks kind of somewhere, short questions, a little bit tough questions, and broader questions which are of higher order of thinking. Every unit is supported with practical implementation of different digital circuits using open source software. Like we have virtual labs which are supported by different IITs. So I have given the link for those virtual labs. And of course, the SPICE software is the one which was asked, but along with that, I have also given the link for virtual labs also. And not only this, I have also given the Verilog encoding, which was actually not told to me to do, but I thought the students should be industry oriented, and if they are going into industry, Verilog is the language to design the digital circuits. So I have implemented and I have given the open source link to simulate the Verilog design and the test bench, so it can be understood in a good manner. Further reading section, in the no more section, the readers can seek further knowledge on that particular topic. I have implemented interactive QR code, so just scan the QR code and it will take you to that website which will be having a little bit more explanation of that particular topic, and you can acquire further knowledge on that selected topic. In index, I have included the specific terms. For example, gray coding I have included, one hot encoding I have included, race round condition I have included. So these are included in the index for the easiness for the readers and the instructors. So yeah, these are the salient features. And apart from that, I have tried to make use of NPTEL links, which are especially for engineering courses created by IITians, professors from IITs. So those links I have provided, and I have used the thorough approach to implement the practicals on hardware as well. It is like if they are reading whatever I have written in the book, the instructor, for the instructor and for the students, it is very easy to implement the practicals. So this is all salient features of the book I have included. Now I invite you for the query. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Hello.
Madam.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you, madam. Thank you so much for the presentation and letting us know the features of the book. Before we enter the Q&A section, we would request Dr. Priyadarshan Parida, sir, to kindly share his view onto the book, please.
Thank you, sir. I'd
Yes,
like
sir,
to
you are
thank,
audible. Yes, please.
I'd like to thank the IICT for giving this opportunity and for preparing for this NEP 2020, this new book. I have gone through this entire process as madam was preparing the books. She was sending to me for checking it out, what further contents we can add, how we can modify the things so that it will be in a better way. So that entire process took us, I think, from August till November, that entire process too. And in a scheduled manner, we're able to complete that. I think all the aspects regarding the digital electronics for diploma level students. That is taken care by this particular book. Maybe somewhere if will be lacking, we would like to request the readers, they can comment on that so that further modification, if it is allowed, then we can go for the further modification in the subsequent years or in the subsequent editions, so that it will be beneficial for the society. And madam has taken utmost care for doing these things in a very systematic manner. I was throughout the process, involved throughout the process by checking out every unit by unit. So that is what my suggestion to the readers. So they can go through this book. Wherever they find some sort of issues or something is lacking, they can just point it out so that we can rectify ourselves that how this book will be further modified. With this, I think I would like to stop here.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. I request all the participants to kindly raise your hand if you have any query related to books. So you may also write on the chat box. Meanwhile, we will share you the process how to access and download these books freely. It's available freely on the AICT eKumbh portal. So we are just informing you how to download this particular book. So you just have to open the eKumbh website. So URL is ekumbh.aict-india.org. And after opening of the website, this is the main homepage. This website has been launched by the Honorable President of India on 11th November 2022. You just have to go to the book section. Then in the books, you have to select diploma because this books belongs to a diploma level. So please select diploma and just click on the second year. So here you will get this book on digital electronics. And one of the unique feature is that it's the outcome-based education based book. And so far, 1556 students or the faculty members has downloaded access this particular book. For the downloading, you have to just enter the mobile number. One OTP will come on your mobile number, and subsequently you may download this book. In addition to this book, there are other 9 books more. So total 10 books of the second year are available at the UG and diploma level. So I request all the participants to kindly access this book from AICT portal and also inform your other classmates or the faculty members to use the unique feature of these books in their program of study. So downloaded books is available here, and so most of the content you may use it. So now it's over to the participant. You may ask your questions if you have anything related to the today book discussion. Khushi, do you have any query? Khushi, you may ask your question. Yeah, please unmute yourself and ask your question, Khushi. Okay, don't have any query. Any other participant has any query, just please unmute. You just raise your hand so that we can unmute you from our end. Or meanwhile, Dr. Menka, if you wish to add something.
Yes, sir. So, sometimes students actually, whatever teacher is going to teach on the board, what they will do, either they will ask for PPT, this is my personal experience, or they will just write some notes. They will not read the book. So, this is the biggest problem with the students. I request all the students, please, those who are especially from the core branch, please purchase the book and go through the book. That is the primary source of the knowledge. Don't go on the other things which are not the primary sources. So the textbook which is given to you, Please read that book thoroughly. And if you have any doubts, try to ask your teacher. Otherwise, you can also reach out to me. I have given you my mail ID. I would be happy to hear from you. If you have any doubt, you can ask to me also. I have one more request to all the teachers and the audience as well. Since this is the first version of the book, so it is expected that we can have some errors. So in order to resolve those errors, the instructors and the students will have a bigger contribution. So I request everyone, whosoever is using this book, please revert me back and just tell us that this problem is there. If some numerical issue is there, some misprint is there, some answer is wrong, please try to write us so that we can modify the book accordingly. Thank you. Shall I add some more if somebody is not going to ask something? Sir, can I speak more if somebody is not going to ask something?
Yes, ma'am, please, go ahead, please.
Thank you, sir. So my request is, since it is all about engineering, so don't go for the lab, whatever the list of experiments we have enlisted in your syllabus. Since in digital electronics you have the ICs, so bring ICs. These are not very costly. You can bring at your home also, and try to make small projects. It will give you the better understanding of the subject. Very small projects will make the things in a good manner. So try to bring ICs and don't afraid of that, okay, I will be able to waste some ICs and all. Wasting is one step towards the knowledge, means you are going to do something. Don't get spoon fed. Try to do the things at your own. Emphasize on the practicals and the practice after you have read the book thoroughly. I have also given you some Verilog examples, and I have given you the link for the Verilog language for the practicals. So I request you, please write the practicals in Verilog language, simulate those, see the results. You can do that for the bigger level also, because the bigger experiments cannot be done on this breadboard. So for that, it is a good platform to simulate either in the LT-SPICE, P-SPICE, or this Verilog. And since Verilog is the industry standard language, so it will help you in the placements also. And you can add this in your resume that you know Verilog. It matters. So even the engineering students also, we used to teach them Verilog in third semester only. In IITs also it is taught in third semester. If you learn, it means you are adding more skills to it. Understand how the test bench is going to work. So if you know all these things, it means you can entry in the digital related company, which is VLSI related company. And nowadays you might have heard about it, that the India is going to be this recently the Indian government has announced approximately 70 crores package for the semiconductor industry. It means it is a large amount of jobs are being created. These are waiting for you. You will be the pillars for those jobs. So please prepare yourself to be part of that particular framework, so that they can have better people from here, from the country, to work with those. And it can be really very helpful for you also to get the core job in the companies. So I think that's all. You should concentrate more on the practicals after going thoroughly through the book. Please go through the practicals. That is much more important. I have given the virtual labs. Those are some of the virtual labs are similar to your ICs, like ICs are given and it is like plug and play. So you can simulate from wherever you are. It doesn't need like laptop, since virtual labs are linked base. So directly from the mobile, if you have a smartphone, it means you can do it. Okay, likewise, I have given you the cloud-based link for Verilog also. So directly from the cloud-based link, you just write your program in your smartphone and your job is done. There is no need of laptop or something if you don't have. So it will be really very helpful for you from job point of view. Another thing I would like to add, just think about the marketplace. See, right now every student who is having like pursuing whether diploma or even in the 11th 12th standard, they are having their own mobile phone, smartphone. Most of the students will be having their own laptop also, and the life of smartphones is approximately 2 to 3 years. After that everybody wants to change it. Normal price is approximately 15,000. So it means these all people, we have approximately 150 crores. And if you are just assuming, okay, 80 crore people are having mobile phones, it means you can roughly estimate that 27 crore mobiles are the Indian market. They're in the Indian market. So it is going to add the value for your job. These mobile phones will be created from the help of few people only. So the job market is more because the revenue generation is more, right? So try to concentrate on the things because it is completely market driven and you are going to get benefit of whatever skills you will be earning during your this 3 years course. Yeah, this is all from my side, sir. Thank you, sir.
Professor Ravindra Kakade sir, Professor Ravindra Kakade sir or Dr. R. Sarvanandan from PSG College. Okay, so I think.
Okay, so thank you, Dr. Menka Yadav, madam. Great suggestions, especially meant for the learners, I believe, and the care you are taking, and the foresighted you appear to be into counseling and advising the learners. That undoubtedly indicates that the kind of care you must have taken while authoring this book, which undoubtedly is going to help the students learn well and secure a good job in the market. That's really appreciable effort of yours. We sincerely thank you for your efforts. So as there are no queries now, we are concluding towards the heading towards the conclusion section. I would request my colleague, Dr. Sanjay Das, to please propose vote of thanks, please.
Thank you, Dr. Tiwari. Today's session, we are highly grateful to our resource persons, Dr. Menka Yadav, Assistant Professor, Malviya National Institute of Technology, Jaipur, and also Dr. Priyadarshini Parida, GIT University. Madam, you have brought out important aspects in the book and events, advise the students, learners, how to move with the book, like instead of asking for PPT or any short notes, go thoroughly with the book, and what all future prospects or opportunities available in the market. As you mentioned, Government of India has also announced huge investment in semiconductor industry. So it's a great that information that you have shared today with the viewers. We also grateful to our special invitee today, Dr. Shantanu Chattopadhyay, Director IIIT D. Kalyani. Sir has come up with few important aspects that subject contains. We are very much grateful to sir. And at last, I am offering my gratitude to all the viewers who joined today across the country through Webex or YouTube. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Thanks everyone for being here for the book discussion. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.